Hello everyone, welcome back to JPTV. I am so excited to see you guys here today. If you're new here to my channel, I want to give you a special warm welcome. Please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell. That way you're uploaded. You're notified every time I upload a new video. But yeah, you can tell that I just reacted to Sam and Colby's video. I am like, I can't even believe the things that these guys do. Hats off to them. They are super brave. Love following them. And this is my second video that I've done reacting to them. This is going to be part 2, Alone in the Royal Conjuring House with Sam and Colby. This was really fun to react to. I'm excited about continuing to do these videos. I'd love to see where you want me to go next. I'm actually thinking I wanted to do the Queen Mary because that was also one that I really enjoyed. But we're gonna have a lot of fun today. I hope you're ready. Grab a snack, be ready to be scared, and let's go ahead and just jump on in. Okay, so here, they're with their buddies. So basically what they're doing is they're starting this video meeting with their friends, Seth, and I don't remember the other guy's name, but these are also ghost hunters that have been to the Conjuring house like several times. And they're just talking about their experiences that they've had. And I'm going to go ahead and clip up in the window up here. But in my last video, I talked about how when they did the reaction to the Conjuring, they actually, remember I showed you guys the video, the thermal video of the boy that they just showed on this video right now. They also, in this clip, and I'm going to pop up in the window up here so you can see, someone had said that when they were sitting here talking, that they could see an apparition walking through the mirror. If you look in the mirror, you'll be able to see it in the corner up here. I saw it, and after watching this back a few times, they debunked it, but I don't think it was one of them. Like, it clearly looked like a shadow, not a, well, I guess that's a shadow too. Okay, so you know how like when we walk, we have our own shadows? They were thinking it was Colby's shadow when he was coming around, but if you watch this clip, Colby wasn't coming that way. And so, I don't know. To me, I feel like it was a apparition, but I'd love to see what you guys think in the description box. So go ahead and put it there. Okay, so that was exciting. Now we're going to move on. We're going to watch when they go into the birthing room. This is a really long video, so obviously I'm doing clips like last time. And I really focus on the ones that I feel where they got the most activity. And so that's what we're going to watch next. Okay, so another thing that I'm going to pop up here as soon as I'm done speaking. So when this clip first begins and they are walking past the house, notice up in the window, up in the right hand corner, as they start to walk, and it cuts it off, but somebody had noticed and showed them in their reveal video that it looks like that little boy that they got in the thermal was standing in the window. I'm going to go ahead and pop it up here in the corner so you can kind of see it. That was, I mean, obviously we don't know this when we're watching this because it's on a totally different video that their viewers pointed out. And so I think that's what's fun about doing these videos that I'm doing, where I am reacting to it, because it's already been months. And so I'm looking at stuff after I'm picking up on stuff when I'm watching it, and sharing as I go along things that I think I saw. Like in the first one, I had noticed the orbs. I'm not sure if you guys noticed those, but there were orbs that were coming down when they were in the basement, the first video, which was crazy. And they happened to point it out in the second video, but nobody had noticed it at first until it got reacted on. So I love doing this because I feel like, just getting everybody's perspective on really what's going on. I just love hearing about it. So I like to know what you guys think. Go ahead and make comments in the, comment area. And then we're going to move on. Now we're going to continue on in the graveyard. I'm reacting to bits and pieces because it's a long video. It's like an hour and a half. So this is the next portion of the video that I thought would be important, just a little bit more about the graveyard. So let's go ahead. Lot to unpack here. So you guys see what I mean? Like, that was intense. And as it was going, I wrote a few things down. I wrote down that both of them, upstairs and downstairs, when asking the question about how many soldiers, 7 seemed to be the common answer, 7 soldiers. They both said, or no, he was saying Seth, and then he said Axe Borden. So not sure if you guys know, but Seth is Seth Borden, and he is a descendant of Lizzie Borden, who, if you've seen that movie, she was famous for being convicted of killing her whole family with an axe. It's called Lizzie Borden Takes an Axe. There's like different versions of the movie, but Seth is from the family line of the Bordens. And so the fact that it said Axe, Seth, Borden was insane. And then it talked a lot, both of them were talking about the Perrin family, where one said Perrin downstairs, and then upstairs he said Warren. So the Warrens are the people, obviously you saw from my first video, if you watched it, are the demonologists that, you know, do a lot of exorcists and investigating, and they did obviously all the Conjuring movies. They're in all the Conjuring movies, and then they also did Amityville. So that was that. So upstairs with Sam, he said, the spirit said Colby. Colby was downstairs. And then with Colby, they said Sam. So I wrote that down. They said, you know, what should we be afraid of? They said outside, buried, in the woods. Let's see what else. Oh, and then towards the end where it said hell and then kill yourself. Like, no wonder they stopped it. Like, that's insane. And then as you're going to see, you didn't see here because I actually stopped it. But right now we're going to watch when Sam actually feels something lay down on the bed with him. And he gets creeped out, and then they decide to get up, and now that's what we're going to watch next, is where they all kind of come together and talk about what happened. So let's go ahead and jump on in. All right, so there was a lot there. I think a couple things I want to say. Hats off to Colby that he could sit down there in that basement and do what he did. Crazy though how Sam saw the shadow in the window, and in my recording you can't see it too much. I'm gonna try to pop a picture of it zoomed in, is kind of like what I'm gonna try to do. So if it's here, hopefully it's here. If not, it was because I wasn't able to zoom it in, but that's the goal. I do see what he was seeing, but being that far away, it's really hard to know if that's what he was seeing. You know, our minds can play tricks on us. So that's definitely what was happening here. And it's absolutely crazy. Again, him getting locked into the basement, which happened the first time they went. And it happens to him again. And so I think that just, wow, blows my mind. But you'll get to see more of that in a minute. So let's go with our final clip. Finishing up the real Conjuring house, and please comment in the comment section what you'd like to see next. Obviously I do my makeup tutorials on Wednesdays, and then Saturdays I upload either true crime or these types of videos. And so I'm thinking my next one, I personally want to go to the Queen Mary. That one was really scary for me, so I'm thinking I want to react to that one. But if you guys have any thoughts or ideas on that, please go ahead and comment in the comment box, and I will see you at the end of this video. All right, guys, so we had a snafu. It's the next day, and some of my last video clips, I don't know if you've noticed, but the last 2 clips, you're not able to see me watching it because something happened with my clips. Basically, my iPad, I've been having some issues with it. As an older iPad where it's not completely downloading, and so I can't add the screenshots, but I figure it's not too much of a big deal. And even my final thoughts got deleted. So here we are next day after watching it, and yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say. I again love watching these guys. It looks like in the end, you know, they came to the conclusion that they don't think they were able to let the soldiers free because a psychic was needed. You know, Colby got locked in the basement, and Sam's conclusion on that is that that happened after their supposed exorcism. And so, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, I just have to say that the fact that they could even go to that house, like, just says a lot about who they are. And again, I'm going to put their channel in the description box. If you don't follow them, you have to. Like, if you love paranormal stuff, you're going to love these guys. You know, I really thank them for my passion in the paranormal. They've kind of like made it even more exciting for me, where in the past, you know, I enjoyed it and I love doing it, but now that I've been watching them, it's kind of opened my eyes to wanting to get out and kind of do the thing, you know, some of the things myself. So I'm going to react to the Queen Mary, but I think my husband and I are talking about going, and I'll probably vlog that. And our next stop is going to be the Stanley Hotel, and we'll vlog that as well. And I don't know if you guys saw, but in one of their last videos, they talked about if they got so many likes, they're going to go back to the Stanley house and stay at the most haunted room. And so I can't wait for that. I think that's coming this summer, if I remember correctly. So anyways, thanks so much for coming and watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.